Sex, Drugs, and Improv Comedy. On September 11th, 2018, the once famous group Fishbowl Improv disbanded after a messy feud and a killer fire. This is their story.
My name is Matt Loxley.
Jackson Donaldson.
Je m'appelle Antoine Riscala.
Melissa Hopkins.
I'm Bryce.
Christian.
My given name is Adam Lee Edwards.
I'm a former member of the group that was known as Fishbowl Improv.
I was in Fishbowl Improv.
Legendary Fishbowl Improvisation.
Fishbowl.
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 Fishbowl Improv.
Fishbowl Improv was the punkest improv you ever saw.
We were just kids.
Working with a few other local dreamers, just trying to make a name for ourselves.
We reinvented the art form of improvisation.
There was a lot of comparisons to like Camelot or something else that was just absolutely amazing, because that's what it was, man, you know?
We were icons.
There were no rules.
We were rock stars.
We're going to parties after every show, which show happened every 2 weeks, so it's like every other week I'm going to a party.
We had a show once in Philadelphia, and about 20 minutes before we went on, Jackson turned to me and he said, "Do you want to do a line?" He had a line of cocaine perfectly set up on top of a prop plastic banana that we were going to be using. I took the hit, and it was just the most fucking incredible show.
I heard Jackson in the bathroom. I think he was throwing up.
One of my favorite memories was walking down the street after a show, and this homeless man stopped us and mistakenly thought that we were the cast of SNL.
Our greatest flaw was that we reached success too fast.
I think Fishbowl got too big too quick. We weren't used to fame.
You know, the crowd sold out. Everything was going to plan, and then we heard last second.
There was a talent scout in the crowd from NBC.
No one wanted to admit it at the time, but we were all gunning for number one.
The talent scout that was coming to watch us, I think, got in a lot of people's heads.
It was known that they were looking for people to create a new version of SNL, and we were freaking excited.
Towards the end, we were so fractured as a group. So many competing ideas, some better than others. Mine, of course, were some of the best.
I was the star in Fishbowl. Everyone knew it. I was the next Sandler.
Eventually, the whole thing ended up being one big disaster.
Alyssa was doing voices.
Alyssa was trying to do every single voice she knows how to do, but none of it made sense in the scenes. She would be an old woman, and then she'd be a dog, and it wasn't good.
I think I'm an extremely talented vocal performer. I have many different abilities. I can do a kid voice, like, "Oh, here's my kid voice," and I can do it like an elder voice, like, "Oh, I'm old," or like a British voice, like, "Hello, we're going on trolley now." Like, I'm extremely well talented in all of those areas.
Christian I came out as a police officer and he tackled me because he said only he could play police officers.
A lot of the members thought it was funny to make fun of men in uniform. You know, personally, my dad's a cop, so I don't find that. I really think that's a serious matter that you can't really touch.
His father killed 3 unarmed teenagers while he was off duty. He's a disgraced police officer.
Bryce had been on this creative kick where everything had to have purpose ever since he did acid.
Shit, Prov.
He decided that he was going to defecate on stage. And really that's all there is. It was disgusting.
I took that show to its creative limits. Maybe that means that I took a shit on the floor, maybe it doesn't. According to my parole officer, for which I'm on house arrest right now, it does.
Adam was enraptured, in love with written jokes. He could not perform any more improv. He decided, I want to write. I am a writer in my soul. And so he brought a script on the stage.
I was pushing us in a direction that some people just weren't ready for. I had created a new form of improv that I saw in a vision. It was called script prov. It was something that awakened me, and I thought that it would change improv forever. Basically, it is scripted, and the only thing that we improvise is our facial expressions. It was very avant-garde, but they hated it, and in turn they hated me.
Matt did stand-up during it. They were all hack jokes.
Matt Loxley. You know, this guy, I respect him a lot, but he does not belong in the improv. He wanted to do stand-up. So what did he do? He decided to do stand-up at an improv show. I mean, come on. This guy took a microphone out on the stage and decided to tell jokes.
I don't know where he works now, assuming it's some kind of birthday party pavilion.
Jackson was doing a scene, and he was not holding a sword correctly.
I was going to start a regular scene, you know? I come out as a teacher, a soldier, trying to teach my young Sasquatch sapling how to hold a sword. Jackson comes out on the stage and he holds a sword like this. This is not how you hold a sword. I tried to show him.
Jackson had started collecting antique weaponry, and he always kept it with him because you never know what neighborhood we're playing in. Sometimes we're on the south side. And Jackson got out his katana and he attacked his scene partner on stage.
Everything went into a blur. The next thing I knew, he pulled out a katana. A full katana. This is not a joke. There was a sword being pointed at me.
And it was terrifying.
Tony and his bad smoking habits just couldn't resist not smoking during our set, and that cigarette ended up burning down the theater.
It's absurd. Me start the fire. Again, they keep accusing me of such things. I'm not going to say anything, but as soon as something involving combustion, fire happens, they go and blame the one Middle Eastern guy on the team. Come on. You think a guy like me does not know how to handle cigarettes?
Anthony setting fire to the whole stage. I mean, what a way to go, you know? Like, that is creative genius.
Anthony started a fire, and the trial was on television. It was all over the place because there were 3 girls that were killed because of the fire he started that night, but he got off scot-free.
Okay, truth be told, yes, perhaps I did start a fire, allegedly. But as you can see from my lawsuits, I hired a very smart attorney. I believe he worked for what is the Americans call him OJ. Did a good job. So no, I did not start the fire according to your justice system.
I'm living the dream, man. Oh, I am a semi-professional stand-up comedian. I have done bar mitzvahs, birthdays, and this Saturday you can catch me at Riff Raff's Comedy Raft in Branson, Missouri, where I will be doing a 15-minute feature as Hill Stank, the lovable hillbilly who sings songs. You know, it's not where I thought I'd be, but I'm happy, and you know, can any amount of money make you say that?
You know, every day I practice for 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. Some days that's all I do. Some nights I don't sleep, I just stay up and practice with the sword. And I know whatever's coming, I'm prepared to fend it off. I know my own mortality is inevitable. I've never experienced death because the only person that matters to me is myself. And I try to experience death through others. no matter how hard I try, I can't empathize with them because I don't feel anything.
I write, I paint, art. Art is my life. Art is what I was born to do. But frankly, not panning out as much as I thought. I'm currently an assistant professor at Kent State University, but you know, it is all about the process. Huh? Do not question when you have talent like me where you are going.
Well, now I have actually started a family of my own. Since I was not able to showcase my abilities, being the only woman in that class of Fishbowl members, so I've taken it upon myself to, lack for a better term, I think, now it's been, I think, 8 in vitro fertilizations where I can pick and choose to have females have daughters, and I can make sure that they get my qualities so that I can make a big class of super funny women like with my abilities so that these girls can try to do something that I never got to do. And I'm actually on my way to pick them up right now. I'm extremely blessed, and I know they'll do great things.
I'm just exploring life. Ever since that show, I've really let myself go out there, you know, get wild with it. Maybe I've done a little too much LSD, a little too much peyote in my time. Currently serving a 5-year house arrest sentence for dealing, but you know what? That's fine. I talk to my shaman over Skype pretty regularly, and it's all good, man. It's all positive vibes around here. The creative juices, they're still flowing.
I mean, I'm living at home and I'm waiting for my dad to get off work, and he gets really mad when he sees me do the improv things in the office. So I thought we could do this interview in the elevator because I want him to know I'm still doing improv things. He gets really mad.
I'm actually very busy now. I'm currently directing a play that I wrote, working for my alma mater, my high school alma mater, actually. And the play is about a boy and a janitor who review mops on YouTube. And the Cincinnati Enquirer described it as long.
So that's a no for me.
No.
Never.
God, no.
You know, like I said, I talk to my shaman a lot. He says I should forgive, but Christian broke my jaw in 5 places, so fuck no.
No, it got really weird.
No.
Despite the group's wishes and adamant refusals, we've invited every member back for one final reunion. Tonight, we make history.